have to invest taxpayer money in sanitizing Galamsey, are we going to look at it merely at a cost? That, oh, there's so much money going in, there's so much money going in. Or are we going to say that we are getting clean water constructively going forward, and therefore the investments are worth it? This is the kind of debate that the MPP will be grateful to have the NDC engage on, particularly in refining small-scale mining. But how does a party ask for the vote of the people when it has not demonstrated viable alternatives? And more likely, when the matter at hand ballooned out of control because of their poor governance. It is precisely that lack of policy reality that led the NDC to the reckless promise of a one-time premium and the rejection of free SHS, which has now come back to bite them. In a continuation of that reckless policy spirit, even now, the NDC leadership has refused to commit themselves to peaceful elections. They refused to sign the National Peace Council roadmap towards eliminating vigilantism. Instead, they keep bombarding this beautiful country with threats of violence if the electoral process is not done according to what they dictate. Whilst a clear and large majority of Ghanaians want a credible election with the support of a new clean register, the NDC leadership are threatening to burn the country down. If all of us who are in the majority do not bow to their desire to go back to a register that has been declared by the service provider as technically unsound and can be restored only with inbuilt risk at a cost higher than a new one. Unfortunately, I have to mention this because, as you are all aware, while the Galamsey debate is going on, candidate Mahama chose to wade into the debate about elections, register, and he waded in on the side of violence. He's threatening the country with consequences, obviously violent, if his personal desire to run the country without clear, defined policies is not granted. Meanwhile, as we sit here, candidate Mahama is here to own up and accept the mess he left the country in. He's not responding to revelations about his term of office, and he's not giving alternatives to justify his at-all-cost power grab approach. We want the NDC and John Mahama to understand and accept finally that this country will not go back to their days favoring violence as a political solution. We have had 7 elections under the 1992 Constitution, and the pending 8th one will be peaceful, free, and credible. We in the MPP are committed to that.